Okay, so these are the release notes for Stammer version 1.11.1. And even though this is a minor numbered release, we actually did get quite a few things out in this release. So let's jump right into it. Now, we did make some kind of modifications, some improvements to our form builder. And just to remind you all, that form builder was released earlier this week on Monday. You can get to it by creating a new chatbot and then going to the lead section where the form builder will allow you to define the fields that you want your chatbot to collect from the user. Now, keep in mind, currently those are in our traditional form. But now you can do any field that you want, including custom fields. And also later this week, the collect leads in chat feature, which actually uses this exact same form builder, is going to come out. That should be coming out very soon in the next few days. So we're very excited about that. And like I said, it'll use the exact same form builder. So stay tuned for that. We also made some minor improvements to our API that will allow users to, let me show you just a moment. Okay, and those improvements, that this may only make sense to you if you've been exposed to our API so far, but when messaging the chatbot, you can now pass any unique string, and it's now called the user key, into the API, and that will identify essentially the conversation for the chatbot, so you can keep track of that. There'll be more videos and more instructions on this, or you can join our office hours or just reach out to Ross. But high level, what this does is this allows us to integrate with other systems more easily and to keep track of the conversation as we go along, because obviously the chatbot needs to maintain the conversation. But as always, if you find any issues with this, either join our office hours or simply let us know. Okay, and then another fix that we got out actually is we corrected an issue with our custom domain deployment system. We found actually that when going from steps 2 and 3, it actually deployed successfully, but it did show an error to the user, which of course is not ideal. So we did get that corrected. As always, please let us know if you encounter any issues with this. This is a critical part of our system that we want to always behave properly. Okay, and now we've continued to make improvements to our website scraping, which of course is a very key functionality of the app as well. As I said earlier this week, we now release the ability to define the maximum number of URLs that the scraper will scrape. So in theory, if you want to support a very large website, it will support that now. If you encounter any issues with this, of course, let us know. Also, if you want to scrape a very, very large website, please let us know. It would probably take quite a while and we may need to, make some adjustments for that. But anyway, we also added the functionality to scrape only the entered URL. It's over here right now. We may eventually put it under this section here. But what that'll do is just like it sounds, right? When you input the URL and click on crawl website and fetch data, it will only do that URL. It won't continue to follow the links it finds and do a recursive search. So that is that. Another small functionality we got out for this is the ability to cancel the crawl. So if it's a very large website and for whatever reason you want to cancel it, once you click crawl website and fetch data, after a few seconds, the stop button will appear, and then it'll allow you to actually stop the scraper in progress. Keep in mind, it may take a few seconds just due to the nature of the way that scraper works. And like I always say, let us know if you run into any issues with this. Okay, and now the final minor feature that we got out with this release is actually the chat widget bubble color. So if you go to appearance, and then we will scroll down to chat bubble color right here. This will allow you to set a custom color for that. So we can click here and select something else, and then it'll appear here and allow you to change that. But that is it for Stammer version 1.11.1. And like I said, leads in chat is coming very, very soon. And then from there, we have a whole lot of other very exciting features and functionality coming that will enable the chatbots to do much more than they can today. You know, even crazy things like connecting to other systems and stuff like that. So all that is coming very soon. Stay tuned. Please join the office hours and continue to give us your valuable feedback. We very much appreciate it.